let's get fired up for some Spiritwear. Up first, we have Brandon. Brandon's favorite childhood toy was Play-Doh, which was also his favorite food. If he won $1 million, his first purchase would be the Batcave. If he could be any fictional character, he would be Bruce Wayne, because he would certainly be better than Ben Affleck. His favorite musical is Guys and Dolls. You should come check it out April 17th through the 19th right here at SCN. If Brandon wins Mr. SCN tonight, he plans to start a constitutional monarchy within North Star Country. Everybody, give it up for Celeb Polaris Brandon Rush. Go get him, Brandon. Next up, we have a combination of Nick Cook and Matt Fredrickson. Nick Cook believes that he and Ace Ventura / Jim Carrey have personalities that are most similar because they have a nice flow and they share a love of animals. Nick would like to invent a device to slow down time so he could procrastinate like he already does, but then find the time to do it. Before Matt graduates from SCN, he hopes to help put Dita back in her home. One sacrifice that he's made for Mr. SCN is sleep. He hasn't since elections. If Matt wins Mr. SCN, he plans to start NDing girls on Twitter. Let's hear it for Nick and Matt as they do the roller coaster. Next up, we have Ben. If Ben could be any character from a movie, he would be David Hasselhoff from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie because he had beautiful pecs. His favorite SCN moment was the one time he made eye contact with a girl in the hallway. If Ben could meet anyone, he would choose the Mr. SCN judges because they are beautiful and he worships them daily. If he wins Mr. SCN, he plans to indulge in a delicious bowl of wonton soup. Ooh, yummy. Making a contraption up here. Science! Give it up for Ben! Next up, we have Nate. In order to participate in Mr. SCN, Nate was willing to sacrifice his firstborn child. If he could be any fictional character, he would be Rick Tamlin from Anchorman because he loves land. Nate believes his personality is most like the celebrity of Eminem because he tends to lose himself. His favorite guilty pleasure film is The Notebook because Ryan Gosling is shirtless. Another round of applause for our blue ribbon, Nate! Next up, we have Andy. If Andy could meet any famous person, he would choose Justin Timberlake, and then he would help him bring sexy back. If he could be any fictional character, he would choose Fat Annie from Pitch Perfect because she doesn't hold back. He has sacrificed time with his kitty Shadow in order to participate in Mr. SCN. If he could invent one thing, it would be a personal force field to help keep the ladies off of him. If Andy wins Mr. SCN, he will hug his mommy. Let's hear it for Andy! Next up, we have DJ. If DJ won $1 million, he would buy 1 million lottery tickets. After Mr. SCN, DJ sees himself in the 12th grade. The most influential person in his life is his mom, because she taught him everything he knows. The famous person with whom he shares a personality is Will Ferrell, because they can both grow a sweet afro. If DJ wins, he would destroy all the McDonald's and Chuck E. Cheese play places, so he'd never get stuck in one again. DJ Rizzy, everyone! Next up, we have Jake. Jake's favorite sport is chess, and his favorite team is the Richmond Rooks. If he could beat anyone, he would choose CUSD 303 employee Jim Blaney, because he was the wonderful man who gave us so many snow days. If Jake could invent anything, it would be an alternative to the link for obvious reasons. If he could be any fictional character, he would choose Batman, because who wouldn't enjoy saving the world? If Jake wins Mr. SCN, he plans to go out for dinner with Brian Backer while they both wear their Mr. SCN crowns. Give it up for Jake! Next up, we have Nick. Nick's favorite musical is Chicago, and if he could be any fictional character, rescues Merlin from the Sword and the Stone. In his spare time, Nick enjoys building sets for SCN plays and then deconstructing them after the shows. His ideal career would be getting paid to do nothing. And if he wins Mr. SCN, he will sit on a throne and eagerly stroke his crown, of course. Let's hear some applause for Nick, everyone! Next up, we have Luke. If Luke could be any fictional character, he would be Jim from The Office, because he truly has it all. His favorite toy as a child was a bench press, and the most influential person in his life is Ron Swanson. Luke sacrificed several goats and 4 chickens to the gods in order to participate in Mr. SCN, and he believes that he will cry if he wins the entire competition. Give it up for Luke, or should I say Eric Miller? Gentlemen, come forward and take a bow. All right, audience, let's give them one more